You guys, this has literally been sitting on my stove for, I think, a week or so. What is happening right now? Hey y'all, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. So maybe I'm gonna eat this egg today, y'all. I'm gonna have a little bit of an egg, right? This, I don't know. I must have seen it somewhere and thought, oh yeah, one day, maybe in the next 20 years, I may or may not want to make some coffee ice cubes, y'all, for coffee, iced tea. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. It's okay. So that's what's happening. Y'all got a little bit of a that girl vibe going on. A little. It's because I washed my hair, I put it in a ponytail, and that was the end of the story. Y'all, tomorrow, haircut, color. I'm gonna get shorter than I normally do, but I feel like, I don't know, it needs to be cut down. That's all. So thank God yeah. But I'm using a new person. I mean, hair color is not, nowadays that would be hard to mess up, right? I'm just going to go super blonde. No other color. So I'm not in the mood for that. But listen, so it's Sunday, y'all, but really it's my Friday because I have to work. And I'm off tomorrow. Actually, it's really my Saturday. My Friday was my Friday off. No, my Friday was my Saturday. Today's my, you know what I'm saying. Today's my Friday. I don't know. I'm working all day. Yesterday was crazy. People were screaming. Kids were wild. So let me have a little chat about libraries, y'all. Let me update everyone on the state of the library. So number one, go get your library card. If y'all are new, pop in and get your library card, y'all. You are missing out. And if you're not sure, just go on the website, see what you need. Usually driver's license with current address. Now in my state, you can get cards in every county, which is awesome. So the reason one would do that is really probably for online stuff, for Libby, Hoopla, stuff like that, Canopy, magazine stuff, because you have limits, right? But also some of the other counties like have less competition maybe than another county. So anyway, but y'all, I can only manage. I have two. But get your library card. But here's the story of the libraries. It was very loud yesterday and commotion-y. Libraries are not quiet anymore. Now, university libraries are quiet. I'm sure like high school libraries are quiet. In general, libraries are not quiet. And there's a reason. And it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. We have to evolve, right? Libraries had to evolve. And the idea of like, shh, right? Or tisk kind of stuff is gone. It's gone. Now, there are limits, and you do have to ask children, to get off the wall or whatever, not climb the bookshelves and not throw books on the floor. But there's always mostly people that doesn't happen. But one, our acoustics in our branch are crazy bad. Y'all, I can be talking, and I am louder than an average person. And plus, I think with my little bit of hearing loss, it's made me louder. So I always am trying to be mindful of being quiet, lowering my voice. But I can talk, and then the very across from the library, you can almost hear what I'm saying as if you were next to me because of the acoustics. So our acoustics are terrible, is what it is. But, a person had kind of complained about why are kids screaming and this and that? Well, here's the thing. I wasn't involved with this, but I have been involved with it. Number one, we have a quiet room, right? Where you go in, it's a thicker glass. I've never been in there, really. Well, kids are playing, so I don't know. But it's on the opposite end of where the children are, right? Which is smart. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And so you can go in there. You can also wear headphones. You don't have any, we sell them for $2. Right? But here's the thing. The gentleman that was complaining, did he check out a book? Did he check out 30 books? Did he just, look at the paper, wander around, which is absolutely awesome and wanted, and we're here for you, for do that. But if our currency is checkouts, our currency is circulation. It's also use and this and that, but really, truly, a lot of stuff, staffing, all that kind of stuff, money you get, books you get, are based on circulation. So if those children are kind of acting up, carrying on, let's say there's 3 sets of families. Let's just conservatively say between them, they're going to check out 75 to 100 books. And let's just give you grace and say you're checking out 1, which I don't know how that's possible, but people can do it. I have people who get a book, come get it, put it on hold, get a book, return a book, get a book, return a book. What if you finish your book and you can't get to the library? How's that? No. That's not allowed to happen, y'all. So anyway, so children are absolutely our bread and butter. They are our mainstay. They are the highest circulators, y'all. They're reading, depending on the age, they're gobbling up, 20 books a week, these chapter books, picture books. So that's the story. And also, people's perspective is interesting. Everyone's welcome at the library. Now, technically, we do get, libraries are different. We don't get as many people that are not homed. I don't know the name right now, and I try really hard to stick with it. But, unhoused, I don't know what the word is, but human beings who really have nowhere to go, basically, right? No labels, just people who have nowhere to go. And that's heartbreaking. And we're not an urban library, really, so we don't get as many, but we're a safe library. We're a quiet, we normally are a quiet library. So we do get people. Now, let's say you're sitting in a chair and you're dozing off, right? You're technically, you can't all lay out, but, we will say, hey, you can't really sleep. But all kinds of people do that. We got people studying for midterms. We got people who are studying for all kinds of stuff. I had a lady in there studying. She's a docent at one of the national museums downtown, and they have to take tests. Y'all, you want to work for the Smithsonian as a volunteer, y'all need to study. You need to pass tests. Which makes perfect sense. One of my coworkers volunteers at the African Museum, and I'm going to have her give me a tour because I haven't been. I haven't been to that one or the Native American one, so I would like to go to both of them. It's on my bucket list. But yeah, so that's the story. Number 1, everyone has a right to be in the library, and people, so yeah, and I get, we don't, people who don't have access to clean water and clean clothes every day, it can be a problem. We don't deal with that as much, but I don't know, everyone just be kind. And I know most of y'all are. But anyway, that's the story. Everyone's welcome. Even people who complain about the noise are welcome at the library. People have the right. But it's interesting that people have and I think about this, you have a very singular perspective sometimes. So libraries might be a little loud. They're definitely not the library that I've been thrown out of libraries many times in high school for laughing and carrying on. I really am. I have. Shocker? No. Back in, it was Surrattsville Library? I think they've changed it now. But that's the story. And we are also, we have tables and things set up. We got kids coming together in groups and study. And then sometimes, they get rambunctious. That's fine. But, that's the story. So bring headphones if it really bothers you. And people do. Older people, not always old, but a lot of people do think libraries are this tomb of quietness. It's not, y'all. We're a community gathering place where people can come and And, you know, the best thing is people live alone. I may be one of the few people they interact with that day. And that's the truth. So, you know, there's talking going on. There's community. It's just, yeah, it's just, they're a different place now. So don't expect it to be quiet, okay? You know, don't check out a bunch of books. Just someone we used to, so people are like, why don't we don't charge fines anymore, right? During the pandemic, it became very obvious about inequity and this. Let's say somebody's working 2 jobs, they have to take a bus, and they're late with their library books, you know? So it really, most big systems do not charge fines anymore, right? But here's the thing. People would say, well, what about the money? Well, the money we made on fines had 0 to do with our budget, 0 to do with how many books we bought. Our currency is checking out books. Our currency is using online services. Our currency is for you to attend programs, that kind of thing, right? That's actually where that's our money, right? Usage. And people, you know, but what's so funny is in our county, you know, so if everything goes in a big pot, I'm like, look, you want to support the library, you go over to the liquor store, get your bottle of wine, because that will go a tiny bit in our budget. That's just what I'm saying. So if your library system's like that, y'all support your library, go get some wine. But let's talk about coffee ice cream. Clara, do you want to talk to people about coffee ice cream? You look like coffee ice cream, Clara. I'm really, really working on lowering her amount of food. And it's actually a little better. One thing, I'm not in the kitchen as much. So when I do come in the kitchen, she's like right behind me. So let's talk coffee ice cream. Okay. So this is Mark and Sue's fault, which, by the way, I have stuff to upload from them. I'm trying to figure out how to link their account. It's not going well. So I really need to stop by her house and have her show me so everyone can click on that. You know, I hear you, Teresa. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know how to do it. I want to learn. That's one of the things I want to learn. Plus, I'm going to link some of my other videos. So we had a taste test coming up, y'all, gas station. I don't know if Gail still watches, but yeah, this is one of her original things. She likes the books and taste tests. But we had a coffee milkshake from Wawa, y'all. That was the best, y'all. If you have a Wawa, you go and get a coffee milkshake. Well, I mean, whatever. We like coffee. You can get chocolate. I'm sure it's good. Anyway, we shared it and I didn't get enough. So I'm on an ice cream. I should have tasted this with y'all, but I didn't. So it is Better Goods Premium Ice Cream Cold Brew. No artificial flavors or colors, made with Colombian coffee. This is new. Got from Walmart. Walmart always has some interesting ice cream. So you're thinking, well, that sounds good, right? Better Goods. Okay. Now, Haagen-Dazs, y'all. #1 ice cream, especially for shakes. Okay. So I'm looking at it. Milk. Okay. Cream, sugar, corn syrup. You have sugar and corn syrup. What did it say here? Okay. That makes sense. Non-fat milk. Check. Coffee. Okay, which was the first ingredient. Locust bean gum. Y'all, what is locust? Locust. Bean, B-E-A-N, gum. I'm going to have to Google it. Guar gum, G-U-A-R. Does that make it thicker? I don't know. Y'all, I'm going to invest. I really am trying to educate myself about food. And then what is the last ingredient in this Better Goods? Carrageenan. Y'all, carrageenan. Y'all, that is a known carcinogen. So, Better Goods is a fake name, fake lie, because they lie to you. Better Goods is lying to you. No, buyer beware. So, did it stop me from eating it? No, because y'all, it took me 3, I broke it down into 3 things. But I rated it on Yucca like a 2 out of 100. So, yeah, will not buy it again. It was yummy, of course. It tasted yummy. Because, all coffee ice creams are not made the same. So that is one we've tried. I'm going to save it and take a picture and we'll do a comparison. I got 3. I got a Haagen-Dazs, which I haven't had yet. And there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, but we're going to try that one. I think it's that Van Leeuwen. What you doing? Come here, baby. It's interesting. So anyway, that's the story with that. Now, Trader Joe's has yummy coffee ice cream, but it comes in the big thing. Trader Joe's, make that in a small thing. Second alarm of the day. I woke up on my own. Take meds. Okay, I did take meds. I don't know why I have that. I'm really good about my morning. So let's say I took my meds at 6:30. So 4 hours later, there's 2 more pills I have to take, because one is for an acid reflux thing, which you get when you have stomach surgery. I just have to take. Because Adderall or those type of medicines for ADHD want an acidic environment to work. And what does that other drug do? It controls acidity. So, very challenging for someone, but I just set my alarm and I take it down. I have a couple extra ones at work. I have one extra one in my purse because it's not pleasant. And it's interesting. It's not that sometimes, like, let's say I forget to take it. Usually by afternoon, like early evening, I can feel that I didn't take it. And the thing is not so much that, you can get that silent GERD or whatever, and then it can work on your esophagus. So it's just something that can be silent, so you just have to take. All right, so that I wanted to share. The mysterious egg, I just don't remember. So, I was tired last night. I really didn't want to do anything. It's just, it was just one of those days. In some ways, I even have earplugs because I made them buy disposable earplugs. So acoustics were, I guess they thought, I don't know what they did, y'all. But when you come into, we have a meeting room, right? And that's where children's programs are. And children's programs are so much fun. And our children's librarian is really artistic, and she has all these cool crafts and stuff. But they come out to a foyer lobby that has no carpet. I won't explain to you why that is, y'all. There's a big drain there. I'll tell that story one day. But it's loud. It is loud. And it's normal loud, right? I mean, it's kids excited and happy and running over to look at books. Exactly what should be going on. It just happens to be a big flaw, I think. And we're doing a survey right now because it's been a year since my library reopened, y'all. And I don't see why that's okay. But anyway, I got my earplugs. Sometimes it's so loud, I cannot hear the person in front of me. And then everything plays into it. We had a librarian, loved her. Lee was her name, lovely. And she was something else. She's from Texas. She's the one that always had to have lipstick on. I said, girl, get your lipstick. Lovely, tall, beautiful woman. And very, you wouldn't know she came from Texas. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know what I mean? Just very, I don't know, I just liked her a lot. And she was difficult because she had brain issues. She's neurodivergent. But I'm always attracted to people like, I don't know. But I remember one time, and let me tell you, our children's programming during the summer is a whole nother animal. And it's not near as crazy as it used to be, which is sad, very sad people. If you all knew people that have children, tell them to go check out the summer reading. It's the same throughout the country. It's the same thing. I think it's Adventure Waits at your library. And we have an adult one too, so y'all check it out. But when she would hear that kind of noise, her head was like a dinosaur head, like a raptor. I swear to you, could turn around. And I would laugh at her and think, wow, okay. Now I understand Lee so much more. I do. But anyway, it is, yeah. So it was just a loud day, a busy day, crazy, just energy way. I had lunch with a friend and we went to, there's a little place I go to. It's easy to walk and it's never busy, really. But anyway, we shared appetizers. So we had this avocado salad, y'all. We each got our own. one day I'm gonna go buy it and I'm gonna do a deep dive with you on it because it's so good. And we shared shrimp tempura. I think we each got 2, and then we shared dumplings. So it was perfect, right? It was a perfect little meal. But what are we gonna talk about, y'all? So I have a couple of things I want to go over with y'all. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know now because my alarm went off. I might just say goodbye and that, So actually, my plan is not to get anything accomplished today. I'm giving myself permission, other than, I don't have that many dishes in my sink, other than tidying that up, Yeah, that's it. I come home, do what I want, right? Hopefully, what I want to do is once Claire's fed and I eat and we're settled down, I go upstairs. I got some laundry that could be hung up, and I wouldn't even mind going, through clothes real quick. What I'm trying to do is in the morning when I'm trying to choose something to wear, if I go through something, I'm like, I'm like, okay, I pulled that out. What's going on here? Kind of thing. And when I have time. But also, the vets were supposed to come Tuesday. What I did is I pulled the plug and I ordered this containers I want from IKEA. IKEA delivers now, and it was zero delivery charge, which is smart on them because it used to be crazy. But I had so much fun looking at workspaces, and I do want to get, so in my studio, I have a really great chair. Thrifted it, right? I have a really comfortable chair at my desk. I have one in my library. There's a great chair. I need one for where I'm going to paint and do stuff. So, but I'll probably thrift for that, first. By IKEA, God, Lord, they had the most beautiful chair. It was like $500. Wow. Yo, that's not in the budget. But yeah, so it's interesting to look at chairs, but really, the problem is my normal thrift store closed, and I don't have one on the beaten path that I can pop in on my way to work. There is sort of one. It's a little out of the way, but it is at least on the trajectory. So yeah, so I'm not ready to start that right now, but that's something I want to do. And IKEA had a nice one for $100, but that's not what I want to do. I'd rather get a thrifted one. But so it was fun looking at all the different things and desks, and I have these metal shelves. They're lower. They look like, it's that 50s look where it's like a locker kind of thing. I have a green one that's like a taller one and a wide one that's red. Love these things, y'all. So they have a new version of it that's taller and the doors slide. It's just fun to look. I love IKEA. But anyway, so I ordered 10 of these containers, and I'm like, why? We're really we're really moving right now. So let's get that going so I'm not going back. I got that, and they have these really cool napkins in a box. Like you just pull one like a tissue, but it's a napkin. I got 3 of those. So yeah, so that's what's happening, but they're delivering it Tuesday. Tuesday's the day my vets come. Now, normally they come early, but what if they don't? Y'all, then I have to write signs saying, do not pick up my IKEA. So I thought, you know what? Let's reschedule it. But unfortunately, the next time was the 30th. I'm losing track of time. That's the hamburger thing. This is one of my ADHD things, is that I lose track of time. I don't lose track of time in the sense normally like, okay, I'm late places. Not that, but in the micro, I'm good. The macro, wow. So every day, I got to start looking at a clock every day. Say on my phone, it's April 28th. So the 30th, y'all, I need to reach, the 30th is Tuesday. Jeez Louise. All right, y'all, I need a note down. I need a note. Because when I hang up with y'all, I need to change it to May. I want to change it to the Tuesday before my surgery, so the 7th. Okay, y'all, it's a good thing I'm talking this out with you, because they come and I wouldn't have anything, and I don't, that's not right. It's so nice. They make it so easy to reschedule. Even up to the the night before, they'll ask you again, which I appreciate. So yeah, I thought that's not right. And so that's coming. I'm very excited about it. But so tomorrow's hair, and I got lists of, so what I'm going to do is I want to film with you my cards that I make, y'all. And I want to get that kind of all organized down in my studio. So again, when I make cards, so what I do is I have bought through the times a lot of blank cards, or even I used to collect old cards that that weren't like super busy. that I could just cover up. So, and I collect images, collect images from old books, all kinds of funny ones, thoughtful ones. And then the fun is to sit down, match colors. And I used to be really good and change, like, all these I want to sew with the red, and all these I want black. All these are white. Right now, y'all, I'll probably just get my black or my red or my white on. And then you sew them. And it's very meditative, and I do need to think of a place to sell them. I'm really bad. Like, there's a couple really cool stores in a little town that's about an hour away from me that I could, I could go to different places and say, hey, I just do this. Is this something you'd be interested in? Because people like handmade cards. But I'm really bad at that. I could say, oh, my bigger sister's. Yeah. Anyway, but it is really fun. Let's see. So I have tons of envelopes. I have tons of blank cards or things. Some of them are like a little thicker cardstock. I don't like those as much. So I want to weed some of that out that I know I don't like and I'm not going to use and donate them. So I have cards that are sewn. So we'll go through that. And then I have cards that have images on them that need to be sewn. And I want to look at it because it's been a while since I've done this. And some I might not like and think, would anyone really want this thing? So a little more discerning. But what I could do too is, like, I have these old kids books and then take one and maybe the paper's not great and I don't want to use it in art in another way and just take, harvest it all and then just do a whole series on that. I don't know, but I'm going to take you with me and show you. So, and now because I want to put that away, I'm doing really good about that. And also I have my nightstand I bought. Now I wish I got an IKEA one. We'll see. I don't know why I'm hesitating putting it together, but that's on the list tomorrow because it's just a flat box on the floor of my living room, which Claire loves to lay on, but I would like to get that made upstairs. And I have a corner with everything that was in my nightstand that broke and film that with y'all and think about I'm going to have a lot of drawers, but what do I really need upstairs by me? But whatever I want, I'm going to have. So that's going on. But yeah, so right now we're going to end this. I'm going to thank y'all so much. I do appreciate y'all so much. And it's fun. Like, I've been talking to you. I would have the vets. I would have messed that up. And they show up and maybe take my IKEA boxes thinking that was it. I like to donate, but not buy something I need and then donate immediately. That I need to go to the bank because I'm getting my hair done. Then I'm going to go to the bank and get my account online set up and get this piece of paper. So later that day, I can really start on my taxes again, get that done off my list, make Beverly's head not explode, and also get my money. And then I'm going to think about today at work some food planning. So I'm making those chicken nuggets tomorrow, right? Maybe tonight, if I feel like it, I'll roast some vegetables. I'm so sick of even saying that, you guys. And today, maybe, I have kielbasa. Y'all, I love kielbasa, Polish sausage. So try, I did have ham. I have just had ham. Maybe I'll skip no, I don't know, y'all. Maybe I was going to whip up some kielbasa to have. And really for like a low-carb snack, it's good. Maybe I'll do that. And bring a sweet potato. So easy to cook in the microwave. Yum, with my kielbasa. That might be good. And I do have some broccoli, frozen broccoli in my refrigerator. It works, freezer. So maybe I'll do that for lunch today. That sounds kind of good. Okay, you guys. You take care. I'll see you soon. And I'm going to come back. We're going to discuss greeting cards, y'all. It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyway, greeting cards. I greet you. I say goodbye. And I'll see you soon.